there, I'm Courtney the bee, and you guys have caught me outside of my hive today. I'm actually visiting some of my friends, the wild bees. As we've learned in previous videos about the native or wild bees, they live in different kinds of homes than honeybees. But you know what? At the end of the day, these wild bees are super important because they're what's helping pollinate all of the flowers, which gives us food. All the more reason that we need to protect bees. And guess what? You can help with that too in your very own yard. Today we're going to hear from Cheyenne the beekeeper as she walks us around this beautiful garden and she teaches us how we can protect bees. Let's do it.
Hi there, my name is Cheyenne. Welcome to the Backyard Farmer's Garden here at University of Nebraska-Lincoln's campus. Today I'm going to be talking to you about why bees are important and how we can protect them, as well as some of the native plants that you can plant around your yard at home to help you be protecting the bees as well. So we're going to be starting off here. This plant right next to me is a native plant called Coneflower. And you see this one's a really pretty purple color. Throughout this talk, I'm going to be talking about native plants, and you might be wondering, what is a native plant? So that means that it naturally grows here and it doesn't really need to be brought in from other countries. And these plants are super important for the wild bees here because that's what they're used to eating, and that's what they've always had when we had the really big prairies all throughout the Midwest. So these plants are really important, but unfortunately a lot of them are declined because of people mowing these large prairies down for farmland and to build houses. So it's really important that we keep planting plants like this coneflower so that way the wild bees and other insects have food to eat. This plant right here is another native plant that is super important to a lot of pollinators. This is called milkweed. You might have heard of it because it is the main food source for monarch butterflies. And unfortunately this plant is declining as well because it's really sensitive to chemicals, which a lot of people spray to get rid of weeds. And without the flowers, people look at this and think it's just a weed, but once it blooms, it gets these big, beautiful pink flowers on it. And without this plant, the monarch butterfly can't do its life cycle. And it's also really important for a lot of bees as well. So it's really important to practice not spraying chemicals on your plants, or at least not spraying ones that are harmful to insects, because they're also harmful to the plants as well. This plant right here is another native plant called blazing star or liatris. And as you can see, there's lots of bumblebees on it because they absolutely love it. So planting native plants like these is a great way to attract bees to your yard, which can help with your own garden, but it also helps protect their populations as well. So if you're looking for ways to protect bees and other pollinators around your yard, you can plant native plants like these ones and the other ones I talked about. Or you can also practice not using chemicals on your plants or in your yard, and also trying to leave as many wild plants as possible. So, and now that I've kind of talked to you about some native plants, what's your favorite?